We can go ahead and take questions for Ethan or Nigel. Myron in the front.
Nigel, how important is Ethan for this team and what you all expect to accomplish this season?
He's our inside presence, aside from Vito and I, whenever we get the chance, to get down there. But with the way they play that zone today, or any team that will play a zone, it's imperative that he works like he does, and, he's ready at a moment's notice to catch the ball and finish strong, and he did a great job of that. And it showed he had 24 and 13, and those are the type of games that he can have all the time. A great rebounder, and he finished extremely well.
Ryan, back.
Ethan, what is it about playing against Syracuse? Is there anything just special?
It's Nigel. That's what it is, really. If you watch the tape, it's him getting me the ball. And, the first time we played Syracuse, I should have had more than I did just because I didn't finish around the rim, and there were some easy ones, and I made it a point to try and finish more frequently. And, but, yeah, shout out Nigel.
Jeff.
Nigel, when Greg was in here talking about you, he said one of the things that is not mentioned about you enough is your passing ability. And I'm just curious where that ranks in your arsenal, in your mind.
For me, I like to pass the ball more than score. I don't know how it's still, something that's a secret still that I pass the ball really well. I feel like after 4 years, people should have caught on to that by now. But regardless, I enjoy passing the ball more than scoring again. And, yeah.
In the middle.
Yeah, Nigel, I'm curious about how easy you thought it was to catch the ball in the mid post or the high post, and what your thought process was once you caught it in there.
In any 2-3 zone, any coach would tell you, any player would tell you to get the ball into the middle. That's where you can hurt it the easiest and the best offensively. And those two guys, the only reason I'm able to catch it in there so easily is because I'm surrounded with great shooters, Vito, Ethan. Sorry, not you. Jeez, I was looking at Ethan. Vito, Shoei, and Bronson on the arc. Everyone knows that they can shoot the ball extremely well. As you see, Bronson went 6 for 9. So when you can pull the top two guys out of the zone away from the center, that allows for an easier pass. And then the two guys on the bottom still have to get to the corner and get to those guys, which leaves Ethan and I to play 1-on-1 or 2-on-1 in there. And I think we won that battle today.
Jeff.
This is for both guys. Greg also said that he thought the trip to Maui, including the loss to North Carolina and also losing to Creighton, has kind of accelerated the growth process of this team, gotten you guys a little tougher and showed you what you needed to work on. I'm just curious your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I would agree with what he was talking about, just because a lot of teams have non-conference games that are supposed to be wins, and for us to take 2 on the chin like we did against Creighton and then especially against UNC, you can either revert back to what you've been doing or you can grow from it. And I think we've grown from it, and it's, it sucks that we have 2 losses, but obviously we've learned from that, and we hope to keep doing that.
Jim.
Nigel, you've got some experience going up against Andrew White during his days at Nebraska. What did you try to do against him in the second half to get him out of his rhythm?
A lot of people tell you getting basketball is maybe 80% or higher mental game. And I know in the first half, Shoei was on him. He's a little taller than Shoei, and Shoei got a little, detached from him, allowed him to step in and get his rhythm and get some shots. So I wanted to make sure that I tried to get at least one steal where I just knocked it out of his hand. That way he'll shield the ball whenever he comes off a screens open. That makes it a little harder for him to catch and shoot it if he's got the ball in his back hip, trying to keep it away from me. And then just try to make him take tough shots and stay in them, try not to let him get anything easy.
Anything else for Jim again?
Sorry, Nigel, I have to ask, but you had a chance at a triple-double, and after missing that free throw, you were very animated about it. Can you talk about what was going through your mind?
I didn't know I was close to a triple-double. Something fishy happened. I grabbed that last rebound, and everyone screamed really loud, so I'm like, why is everyone screaming? And then when I came out, the guys were all running up to me like, you need 1 point. So when I got back in, I was like, shit, I don't really want this free throw because – and when I got fouled, in my mind I'm going, please don't be 1-1, because I just I didn't want that pressure right there. And as you saw, I missed the free throw. It was just too much. If I was just stayed in and not known that I was that close to a triple-double, I would have made the 2 free throws. But the fact that I knew it, that was the hardest free throw of my life. I mean, I'm extremely distraught right now. I was almost close to tears. Josh is happy, though, because he's still the lone triple-doubler. That's a phrase I can use. But, that's something that I'll just always take the win. Stats are fine and dandy, but to know that it was, literally 1 free throw away from, it was just really hurt. It's pretty much, that's all I can say. I'm just really hurt down in the dumps. Just sad. But I got good teammates. Ethan's picked me up and let me know it's okay. But really, I'm just sad. Just really hurt. I was really that close. I know my sister's going to text me. She's going to give it to me. I know she is. She's not going to let me let this one down. But really, all I can say is I'm just sad about it. It just really hurt.
In the middle.
Play of the night, how do you score your creative tip slam there in the second half?
I felt like I was high, but I probably wasn't. I was like Khalil. But I thought I had more hang time than what I did, but I started to come down before I really grasped the ball. I don't know how it went in, but I almost wish it didn't go in. That way I would have been 3 points short, and then I would have not had to go to the free throw line and deal with that miss. Because now I'm extremely hurt, though. Like, you guys don't even understand. Like, I've never been so hurt after a win. And it's just staring at me, that TP9. Like, it's like in 48-point font, just glaring on the whole paper right now. It's just extremely, tough to deal with. But I'll always take a win. So, as I always said before, and I'll continue to say, stats are irrelevant. All we care about is wins.
Anything else? All right, thanks, guys.